Greetings, beloved human family. I am Gilles Mancillon, and I come to you very briefly today to wish you a wonderful day, to also to celebrate this new moon in Cancer. The moon is very comfortable in Cancer. It is a favorite home, but it may be stirring up emotion. For there is Venus, Mercury, and the Sun, as well as the moon, that are all conjuncting in the constellation of Cancer, and everything is opposed by Pluto, who's the material. Keeper of the material realm, and so also the power of transformation. So there will be deep transformation, both physical and emotional. Also, there is a Mars that's standing still right now, 26 degrees of Scorpio, but it was going to be moving direct, so it's going to be a lot easier to hold on to our will, to make our will strong, and to move forward with whatever we have chosen to do, rather than when it is retrograde. Chiron is moved retrograde in Pisces, but Chiron is a very deep internal planet, so when he moves into retrograde, it becomes 10 times more powerful, maybe not 10 times, but very powerful. It is a very fast-moving energy, a very spiritual energy, very settled. So it is not always easy to sense this energy, but it will definitely help us grow and move forward, and with our healing, and allow us to move to the next level. Of course, you have to give yourself permission for whatever your dreams may be. You have to understand that you came here to realize your dream, to make your dreams come true, and that is Neptune, that is in Pisces, that's squaring Saturn in Sagittarius. So Neptune is saying, well, this is my dream, and Saturn will say, well, this is how you're going to make it happen. So all the planets are working for you. And so it is very important to stay well connected to your inner sense of self, to your whatever message you receive from within is something you want to pay attention to. If you want to understand your soul mission on this earth, you can look at your astrology. This is very, but the north node of the moon will definitely be what the direction that you chose to go towards in this lifetime. So it is very important to look at that. I've been asked questions about guides, spirit guides, and visible helpers that we have. We all have those, and they become more and more significant as we increase our frequency, vibration, and we move towards ascension. So the first guide is our master guide. It is the guide of the spiritual path. It keeps us on anchored towards our destiny. Then we have a pathfinder guide, which is the guide of the earth plane, that helps us with all those things of the earth. And the angelic guide, which is can also work on both on the higher and lower planes, but it is very basically your guardian angel is the go-between all the spirits of the universe and you. It is a very powerful presence that you want to call on to. So please spirit, I want to do this and that, or please spirit, help me with that, or please spirit, let me know of this, and then just expect an answer, and the answer will come. For your guides are always listening to you. As time goes on, it's going to be more and more difficult to maintain this 3D illusion of separations, the exclusive sensory ego experience, although the world is holding on to it. So it's going to be more and more difficult, but 5-dimensional energy frequencies and light will be much easier to integrate. It is already much easier than it used to be. It is already this connectivity, this grid, this 5th-dimensional matrix, the understanding that you are one with all things. But first you have to shake off all kind of loads and programming and beliefs and fears and habits and all kinds of things that tie you down. But once this is done, there will be great freedom. For we were created as creator, for the freedom and creativity are the most powerful tools to continue after the ascension. This is your freedom and your creativity will have, as you follow the voice of your heart, you will be always led to create the right thing and to enjoy that, because your heart knows what will bring you the greatest satisfaction. When it comes to the law of one, I've been asked some question about the law of one, where to find information on that. Well, all spiritual teachings are leading to that, or religious teaching are leading to that. But the truth of that understanding has to be found within yourself, to understand that you are connected to all that is. The idea is not, you do not want to be one with someone else's problem, one with someone else's ignorance, but you want to be one with your source inside of you that is already pure, that is already complete, that is already the force of your the light of your soul. So this is what you want to become one with it, and then your expansion will expand from that. But in a sense, once you are connected to that source, you will come to realize, as a matter of fact, that those people are an extension of source, just as you, and they have this supreme intelligence within themselves. So this eventually the ascension will manifest on the supreme level, on the ultimate level, on the absolute level, and the infinite level eventually. For we have to move from I'm afraid of to I hope to I know, because once you know that you want something to happen, then see it as being done, then you will know it will come into being, because once you're sure that this is something that will happen, then it will happen. For we are involved in this eternal adventure, but there is those great portal. On the July 26th there will be the Galactic New Year, and the 8/8 there will be the Lion's Gate. There will be Diamond Light Code that will be given, and the Emerald Heart will open, the Emerald Heart of Regulus, which will allow this great emerald light to come in through the heart and heal and harmonize and blend with you. Of course, all those things will happen eventually. Whenever the right time is when it happens. There is no rush. We just want to be sitting and be in a receptive mode and just be grateful for whatever comes to you, but expect miracle, expect good, be excited about what comes to you from the universe. Understand that God understand you. Your source understands you better than you think. The problem is, as mortal being, or as created being living in the lower plane, we do not always understand God. Once you understand that, you understand everything. For you know that you are one. There is no separation. It is you that you need to understand. Although God is infinite, it does not ask you to understand its infinity. It doesn't ask you to understand you. But it is everywhere present. There is not such a thing as a situation where God is not there, where Source is not there, where Supreme Intelligence is not there. Although it is a silent partner for the most part. So it is about a state of mind where if you can understand that, bringing the understanding that divinity is present everywhere, will transform the situation and will make it more pleasant for everyone involved. Because you have to become an expert on you, you're not asked to become an expert on everything, but you are the expert on you. You're not. And it is you that you need to take care of. I'm not talking about narcissism here. I'm talking about assuming responsibility for your thought, your emotion, your words, your actions, your behavior. So we're going to be moving into a new galactic new year. So we're going to be growing to a 5-year-old, basically a spirit being, or 6-year-old if you initiated this process in 2012 or 2013. At the beginning, a spirit being, we're just basically crawling. Then we'll just have to walk on 4 legs, and eventually we stand in our light. We are able to present our light to others, the truth of that we know. And so that means we are standing with this truth in relationship to the world. Then eventually we will learn to walk. That means continuing to be able to present this light without having to stumble, all the way to the point where we become able to be seated within our empowerment, within our I am presence, and from there life become quite different. For now, it is the most important thing is to allow yourself to recall, to remember, because the memory of who we were before, who we are, is basically what we need to understand is recall. Call on your Akash, call on your memory, and your soul will the more you are open to receiving that, whenever you're ready, you will receive the information. And those are gifts. You have to appreciate the gift you have and use them as much as possible so that you may be able to receive more. Right now we're solidifying, very important to solidify the root chakras where all the challenges are. It is the base, it is, so it has to be solid, and that for that we need to clean up our physical body. Those are all process. Everybody is different. Everybody has to choose the rhythm, the flow, because once the river of life will be activated, then everything will flow. But until then, you have to work on that, to breathe, and to allow a non-resistant path, so that your spirit, your soul, your guides are able to work with you and take you where your soul wants you to go, to be, so that you can find fulfillment and happiness and freedom. If you have any questions or any comment, I do appreciate your comments very much. It may be easier to connect to me on Facebook or Twitter. I don't always check. I always also started a little Instagram account. It's kind of funny. It's like a war of images, little square images. But as a visual person, I've kind of like that. So yeah, and I will pull out a few cards. I'm going to pull out some new cards because I already did for the French video, but I'm sort of bring some new ones. So what is the highest guidance, highest wisdom that we may discover, that we may come? Well, it is karma. Understanding your karma, understanding what holds you back. The karma isn't that hard to handle or that hard to understand. Once you understand what keeps you in the lower frequency, you may be able to work on it every day, and so that by doing that you are able to release that, and you're no longer affected by it. Then in terms of what you need to understand in terms of your earth's life is responsibility. For when you are responsible, you do alleviate that karma, because you are being responsible. The action that you need to take is life purpose. So there is a great meaning to life, and your life has great meaning. You are the only one that can fulfill that life purpose, and so it is about understanding why you came here, what you love to do, and that will definitely enhance your life purpose, make it clear in terms of what is your life purpose. And your general message that is addressed is intuition. So it is very much about following this intuition. Allow yourself to be led, to open your mind, to open your ears, to open your eyes, and to all of life is your teacher. Everything, everyone has something to teach you, and you grow with that, you expand with that, and then you realize that everything, you are connected to everything, and you are guided towards ever increasing higher level of joy, happiness, and serenity, and enlightenment, and all those things. Well, on those words, I thank you very much for your presence. I wish you a wonderful day. Have a happy vacation for those who are living in vacation. Happy birthday to all the Cancer. I will return later if I have more to say. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this beautiful day. I hope it is beautiful around where you are as well. And for the internet is marvelous. It is one world community. We are able to, if we, as long as there is a language communication synchronicity, then we are able to communicate around the world, and so we are one world, one family, and it is very important to be where we are, because we are holding that frequency for the planet, and eventually all those light will be increased, and they will become dominant on the world, and it will take time, but we are definitely moving into something new. There may be a great shift in the outer world. Congratulations, by the way, to our English friends who were courageous enough to assert themselves in relationship to this Brexit. It will be a very, very good thing for the English people down the road, to be free from the controlling powers of the European institutions. Not that I have anything against those things, but I do believe they made the right choice. On those words, I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.